Hello students, welcome to the video of 7th General Science. In this video, we are going to discuss the exercise of chapter number 3, that is the uh, properties of natural resources. In the previous video, we have seen about the 4th chapter. So, the chapter number 3rd, the properties of natural resources, we have discussed the properties of air, water and soil. So, let's start the exercise of the chapter number 3, that is properties of natural resources. So the first question of this exercise is fill in the blank with the appropriate term. So we have to fill the blanks with the appropriate term given above. The capacity of the air to hold moisture depends upon the blank of the air. So we know that the moisture holding capacity of the air is depend on the temperature of the air. Temperature decide the air holding capacity of the air. B is the blank. The water does not have blank but has definite blank and blank. So first, the water does not have shape. It does not have definite shape, but it has definite mass and volume. So these are the fill in the blanks. It does not have a shape but has a definite mass and volume. Both are the definite, but it takes the shape of the container in which it is added. We know what is mass and volume. Then C, fill in the blanks, is while freezing the blank of water is lowered. So we know that while freezing the density of the water is lowered. As the temperature uh, decreases, it start to freeze and the density of the water is lowered and it is highest at 4 degree Celsius. And the last blank is blank soil has a pH 7. So we know that what is the pH decides the acidity, basicity or neutrality of the any object. So pH 7 is for the neutral substances. So neutral, any object which has the pH 7, it is known as the neutral substance. Now the second question is why it is said that. So we have to tell the reason behind the given statement. The first statement it is given A, that air is a homogeneous mixture of various gases. Homogeneous means same type of the same characteristics. असं का होतं तर हे आता आपण बघूया व्हॉट इज द रिझन दॅट एअर इज कॉल्ड अ होमोजिनियस. सो एअर is a homogeneous mixture because the gases in the air are completely mixed with each other so that we cannot separate them easily. म्हणजे ते अशा प्रकारे एक दुसऱ्यासोबत मिक्सअप झाले म्हणजे आपण एअरमधून ऑक्सिजन आणि नायट्रोजन असं सेपरेट करू शकत नाही किंवा अदर इनर्ट गॅसेस आहे. वी कॅन नॉट सेपरेट देम बिकॉज द पार्टिकल्स आर मिक्स properly with each other because they have the same properties. So this is why the air is called as the homogeneous mixture. Second, water is a universal solvent. We know the solvent and we also know the water. So why it is called a universal solvent? Many substances mix in a water and it is neutral in nature, hence water is called a universal solvent. Means all the substances, most of the substances mix in the water. Due to this property of the water, it is known as the universal solvent. Means it is the universally known as the best solvent. Now C is that there is no alternative to water for the cleaning purpose. म्हणजे साफसफाई करण्यासाठी पाण्याला दुसरा कोणताही ऑप्शन नाही. So as we discussed in the previous question, as water is a universal solvent, like other substances, dirt also mix in it. म्हणजे वॉटर जर युनिव्हर्सल सॉल्वंट आहे तर त्यामध्ये डर्ट सारखे सबस्टन्सेस सुद्धा मिक्स होतात. दॅट्स वाय वॉटर इज नोन ॲज द युनिव्हर्सल सॉल्वंट अँड इट इज यूज टू क्लिनिंग पर्पज अँड देर इज नो अल्टरनेटिव्ह. म्हणजे कोणताही पदार्थ आपण पाण्याला अल्टरनेटिव्ह म्हणून वापरू शकत नाही, पर्याय म्हणून वापरू शकत नाही, बिकॉज इट इज द युनिव्हर्सल सॉल्वंट अँड डर्ट इज ऑल्सो मिक्स इट विथ इट. नेक्स्ट थर्ड क्वेश्चन इज व्हॉट विल हॅपन इफ. असं झालं तर काय होईल. तर हा क्वेश्चन आपल्याला बघायचा आहे. फर्स्ट इज द अमाऊंट ऑफ वॉटर वेपर इन एअर इन्क्रीजेस. वी नो दॅट वॉटर वेपर, that is the conversion of the water into the vapor form, gaseous form. So what will happen, the amount of water vapor in the air decides the humidity, म्हणजे humidity decide करते what amount of water vapor is in the air. If there is a more vapor, humidity is more and cause more sweating and feel tired. म्हणजे जर हवा झाली तर ह्युमिडिटी जास्त होईल, जर पाण्याची वाफ जर जास्त झाली हवेमध्ये, सो इट इज नोन ॲज, इट कॉजेस द मोर ह्युमिडिटी अँड ड्यू टू दॅट देर इज अ मोर स्वेटिंग, म्हणजे खूप घाम येईल आणि आपल्याला थकवा जाणवल्यासारखं होईल. Now next statement, only one crop is grown repeatedly in the soil. What will happen if we grown the same crop repeatedly? Then if only crop is taken, then the fertility of the soil reduces, which results in fall in the reproduction. जर आपण एकच एक पीक जर वारंवार घेतलं तर काय होईल, इट कॉजेस द रिड्यूस इन द फर्टिलिटी, म्हणजे सॉईलची जी फर्टिलिटी आहे ती रिड्यूस होऊन जाईल आणि फर्टिलिटी रिड्यूस झाली तर काय होईल, ड्यू टू दॅट देर इज अ फॉल इन द प्रोडक्शन, म्हणजे प्रोडक्शन कमी होईल. इफ देर इज अ रिडक्शन इन फर्टिलिटी, देन इट कॉजेस द फॉल इन द प्रोडक्शन. नेक्स्ट इज द match the pairs. With whom should I pair? Here is the answer. Air is a scattering of light, B is the excretion, and soil has the property of the plasticity. Next is whether the following statements are true or false. First is the sandy soil has the low capacity for holding water. It is true. The substances in which a solute dissolve is called solvent. It is also true. And the pressure exerted by the air is called atmospheric pressure. This statement is also true. Now next question is given, that the figure we have to write about this figure in our own words. So the first figure, in the first figure, the water is stored in the rock crock. See, water is in the liquid form and the rock crock is filled with that the liquid water. So it is normal, most of the we know that water is taken the shape, it occupies the shape of the any container. So water is in the liquid form and it is in the rock crack. But in the second image, the water in the rock crack turned into the ice due to the fall in the temperature, and when it changes into the ice, its volume increases and the क्रॅक बिकम वाईड. म्हणजे काय होईल, जसंही ते आईसमध्ये कन्वर्ट व्हायला लागेल त्याचं व्हॉल्यूम वाढेल आणि डेन्सिटी डिक्रीज होईल, आणि जसेही त्याचं व्हॉल्यूम वाढेल त्यामुळे काय होईल, त्या ज्या रॉक क्रॅक आहे त्याच्यावर जास्त प्रेशर पडेल, त्यामुळे ती थोडी वाईड होईल, थोडी मोठी होऊन जाईल. देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज अ राईट आन्सर इन युअर ओन वर्ड्स. द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इन दिस क्वेश्चन इज गिवन, हाऊ इज लाईट स्कॅटर्ड बाय द एअर. म्हणजे एअर दुरे light scatter का केला जातो. Air is a gases of very fine particles of some gases, dust, smoke and moisture. When the light rays fall on these particles, it spread into the many lights. We know that light consists of 7 light, that is the Vibgor. 7 types of light are contained in the white light. So these all lights are scattered by the light when they fall on the moisture or the dust particle. Second, we explain the various properties of water. First, water has no color, smell or shape. It takes the shape of the container. Some object floats or some sink in the water because of the density. Water shows anomalous behavior at 4 degrees Celsius and its density is highest at 4 degrees Celsius and it decreases as temperature decreases. These are the properties. Next question, what is the importance of the good soil structure? We must know the difference between soil texture and soil structure. So the fertility of the soil depends upon soil structure. जे त्याच्या soil structure वर fertility depend करते. The advantages of good soil are soils root get a sufficient supply of oxygen and water drainage is good. Therefore, roots of the plants grow well. These are the importance of the good soil structure. Next is, what are the various uses of soil? Now first use is plant conservation, means for agriculture use. Second, for conservation of water, because soil hold the water so that we can use the groundwater. Third is for making pots and utensils, means china clay or other earthen pots for that purpose. And fourth is the for making statues and idols. And fifth is the for cosmetics, like multani clay is used in the making cosmetics. Next question is what is the need and the importance of soil testing from the point of view of the farmers. The first use of the soil testing is the proportion of various ingredients of the soil can be identified with the help of soil testing. Then second, in finding out the characteristics of soil and to determine the fertility of soil. And third, help to find which fertilizer should be used in the soil. Next, what is the importance of air in transmission of sound? The sound produces vibrations in the air. We know that without vibrations there is no transmission of the sound. So due to these vibrations, the sound can travel in the air. If there is no air, then there is no transmission of sound, because in space there is no air, so no transmission of air. Why should a glass bottle completely filled with the water never be kept in the freezer? So the reason behind this is, when the water in the glass bottle freezes, its volume increases and it apply pressure on the glass, due to which the ग्लास बॉटल विल ब्रेक. म्हणजे पाणी काय होईल, गोठून जाईल, त्यामुळे त्याचा व्हॉल्यूम वाढेल आणि व्हॉल्यूम वाढल्यामुळे काय होईल, त्या ग्लासवर जास्त प्रेशर येईल आणि त्यामुळे ती बॉटल फुटेल. आता तुम्हाला काय करायचं आहे, प्रत्येक प्रश्नाचं उत्तर बघत असताना त्या ठिकाणी व्हिडिओ पॉज करायचा आहे आणि त्याचे उत्तरं तुम्हाला नोटबुकमध्ये लिहायचे. वाचून जसेचे तसे लिहायचे नाही, पाहून जसे तसे लिहायचे नाही, तर तुम्हाला ते उत्तर वाचायचं आहे आणि त्यानुसार तुम्हाला तुमचं स्वतःचं उत्तर बनवायचं आहे. आणि हे जे तुम्ही उत्तर लिहाल ते तुम्हाला तुमच्या सायन्सच्या नोटबुकमध्ये लिहायचं आहे. सो थँक्यू फॉर वॉचिंग दिस व्हिडिओ.